This week on my sewing journey, I've been working on a baseball tennis ball. I drafted my own pattern. Now, this for the baseball is sort of like an oval, and then you want to just kind of like square off the end of it so that you have a fold here, because this is just half of this pattern, just half of it. Remember to put your seam allowances in, and mine works out to be 4 inches starting from the top to the bottom. So it's 4 inches long. And then at the wide point, it's 3 inches, if that helps you out a little bit there. You'll cut 2 of them. Then right sides facing together, you'll start to sew all the way around, but you want to leave yourself a little edge open so you can turn it to the right side, put your polyfill in, and then fold in those 2 ragged edges, and then you sew that shut. And then what I do is I took quilter's thread and went all the way around it to make that little red stitching that a baseball has. I used corduroy, but you can use any fabric you have on hand, and it doesn't even have to be white. You can make it any color you want. Then you're going to do pretty much the same thing for the tennis ball, which as you can see is a little bit bigger. Now, the tennis ball, I like to do everything on the folds. So there's 2 folds here. I made the tennis ball, as you can see, a lot bigger than the baseball. I added like good 2 inches to the top, and the wide point, because this is on the fold, remember, was 2 1/4, but that's on the fold. So what you're going to do is place your fabric. You're going to have a fold here and a fold up there, and then cut around, and you're going to cut 2 of those, and you're going to do the exact same thing you did with the baseball with the tennis ball, except for the stitching I used black and went around it all the way around it with the black stitching, black thread, and embroidery floss instead of the red. Then basically that's where it is. You can make these any color you want. They're a lot of fun. I hope you like this idea. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. And happy sewing.